Wolf Tick Nation, thank you guys for tuning into once again another Wolf Tick Videos episode. And guys, on today's episode, you see what is behind me. We've got a massive amount of treks here. We've got a bunch of e-bikes, some town e-bikes. We are in beautiful Tyler, Texas at Simpson's Fitness and Adventure.
Beautiful Tyler, Texas part.
We are at Simpson's Fitness and Adventure Sports since 1980, and we are fixing to bring you heck of an episode. We're going to be talking about entry-level bikes, middle-of-the-road bikes, and the big boy, maybe some full squish bikes, which you can get at the top of the line. But I'm very excited about it. You guys have seen the big box store bikes that we've been looking at, and now we are at our first bike shop, really getting to kind of look at the inventory. So without further ado, let's get into the episode, little Wolf Tick road trip action.
Get off my hand!
Tomatoes! All right, we've got the RV hooked up, and we're doing a little Wolf Tick road trip. I'm trying to throw some stuff away. I'm like a child. I can never finish a drink completely. Stopping at some Walmarts, kind of checking out the scene. And what we're doing is we are headed to Tyler, Texas. That's right. That is home of the bike chick, old Justin. You guys have seen him. Tyler, Texas?
Well, yeah, might as well. I think it's like Whitehall or something like that.
Yeah, Whiting House or something.
I don't know. Anyway. Tyler's close enough.
We are headed over there to check those guys out. And we are going to do a little bit. First time ever, going to do a little bit of bike shop bikes. I want to see the basic. I want to see the middle of the road, and I want to see the high end.
It's the first time we're going to film it. We've looked in bike shops for, obviously. We have friends that own bike shops.
Yep. So we're going to get a little, we're going to get a pass.
We're going to show it.
We're going to show it. We're going to check out, see what they have to offer inside their bike shop. So I'm looking forward to it. I've never been to their bike shop before. Seen some pictures of it. But yeah, we're going to do that. And they have this thing going on. It's called Folktoberfest or something like that. So that's the main reason we're going down there, meet some people, do some riding, have some fun, get some filming in. But all right, guys, let's get into it. Let's see, exit 186. It says we're about 100 miles away. No, we should be there about.
It says 4:41.
It says we'll be there at 4:41, but I think we'll probably be there a little sooner.
I don't know.
Just got phone with the bike chick, and starting to rain. Remember, they do have the called Folktoberfest going on in their neck of the woods, and that's what we're going to be there for Saturday and Sunday. But it's raining, she says, a lot where they're at. And hopefully tomorrow, there's going to be some events going on tomorrow, some of the fun stuff we're going to watch. All right, so we are 100 miles away.
So my e-bikes don't get too wet.
Yeah.
You should get most of it deflected right now.
All right.
Okay, what are you going to do with the bike stuff back there? You going to go cover it when you're done? Oh, it's windy.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'll have to cover it.
It's windy.
All right, I'm going to go first.
Yeah, hurt the
Walk over there. All right. Here we go. It is windy. I'm gonna try to keep this microphone going where you guys can hear me. We got the bike chick band. We got we got a Sasquatch, baby. We got a Sasquatch, sloth squatch out here. I don't know why I'm yelling. A little sloth squatch action. That's cool. Got that. And here's the bike shop. Simpson's Fitness and Adventure Sports. We got some kayaks.
Oh, so you did get it wrong earlier, huh?
I think so. We got some kayaks. We saw the kayaks. All right, guys, we got Lori, bike chick.
You're like, what?
Now, we got the bike shop. Here we go. Wow. Never been here before.
I've never been here before.
Never been here before. I'm ready to take a little tour. Let's see what we got going on. And then once some of these people clear out a little bit, we are going to look at some bikes. The selection. Wow. Very cool. And what's really neat too, it kind of adds like a little personalized touch. Check out all of the pictures of people with their bikes that they've bought. And those things are just scattered all around. Kind of similar whenever you go to like a, like I always think of like an old like family restaurant. You got pictures of like families that caught fish or ate a meal there. It's kind of cool, you know?
Yeah. What's happening, man?
How are you, brother?
All right.
Let me give you a proper handshake now.
Shut up, man.
I had to jump on that toilet.
Wash your hands.
I did not.
No, by him.
I didn't wash mine.
you.
I didn't wash mine either. We're
He
good.
just ran to the back for you.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, it's like you guys on the TV or something.
Hey, there we go. Look at that. See?
Look, driving a stick. People always trip out on that.
I did see it.
See, that's why we like them. You know, that's why we like these guys.
So mellow, like, hey.
I've been doing it so long, I don't think about it.
It's just like, ta-ta.
Heck yeah.
man.
Dude, I love the shop.
It's cool. It's very retro.
Yeah, it's a heck of a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Nostalgic. It's
Yeah.
got a lot of nostalgia in here. Holds a ton of bikes. Just think about a year and a half ago, none of this was full.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was pretty.
Well, heck, Wes Graves, homeboy, come down just to meet you
Homeboy.
and Lori. Wes Graves came down and he took a picture, and that was
Somewhere around here.
somewhere around here,
Yeah.
right? And there was like very few bikes on
Right.
the wall, so that's kind of cool to see some.
Yeah.
You guys have some stock, but we're talking about how much forward we're looking to have kind of seen some different bikes and all that. So
You want to know
it'd be
something
great.
crazy, son?
Huh.
If you take 2 rows, like the top and the middle row, if we had our bikes out, that's what it would look like. I mean, that's how many bikes we have.
Yeah, we need to build
It's
this one of these.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need Justin to build us one of these in our
Yeah,
shop.
not the same level of bikes, maybe, but the same amount.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
Well, and we've had to start, like, if you look at this, because everything now these days, and you guys experience this, we have tires that keep getting bigger. So
Yeah.
we keep having to kind of get a bigger tray versus
Yeah.
a smaller tray.
That's interesting.
What
yeah.
are these? What about when you get to a 3 or 2.8 or so? It starts
Yeah.
getting a little tight or what?
Yeah, so a 2.3 starts to kind of not fit
Oh,
necessarily.
2.3? Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
2.3 starts to kind of get a little hard to put in. So a lot of these are 2.25s, pretty much all of these. And so it's our 2.2. So they do okay, but the 2.3s, it's like
Yeah.
kind of
It's
doing
got
that.
some selection.
So
All right, guys. Well, we are going to we're going to look around a little bit, and then we'll select some bikes, and then we'll start talking about price, what they come with, what you can expect from a bike shop. Right, first time ever in a bike shop, and actually getting to not first time in the bike shop, first time in the bike shop, and looking at what they've got. You know what I mean? We got some inventory we're fixing to look at, but first I want to introduce to you the one, the only bike chick, Lori. Here she is.
What's up,
Yeah,
y'all?
smiling at all the new faces that come
Yep.
through the door. Now, I want you to tell me about the bike shop. Tell me about a little bit about what we got going on here, what we're going to be looking at today.
Okay,
and I'm gonna ask
yeah.
you some more questions.
Yeah, so we've been here since 1980, as old as me. I've been here for 22 years, and it's been my dad and I running it.
Okay, and mainly it's Trek, right?
Yes, we've sold everything under the sun. I mean, everything, but Trek's been just like really solid.
All right, guys. So without further ado, let's get into some of the inventory.
All that stuff is 2000 and up. Now we're dropping down
$18.99.
under $2,000.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
That's our kind of
That's
area,
where
man.
everybody, that number is very important. This is the Roscoe 7, which the 7 is the first one that out of the box is tubeless ready. It's tubeless.
Wait, it's tubeless?
It's already
setup?
tubeless. It's already tubeless. It's got the sealant in there, so if you roll out there today,
So
you
what
can
I'm
probably
saying
find a sticker.
Is I'm seeing hydraulic brakes.
Yep,
We
you
got
get
the
that.
RockShox Recon fork up front.
Yeah.
And then what was the group set? What is the
You get
speeds
12
on that?
speed, and then it's going to be a mid-range Dior.
12-speed tubeless with an internal.
One buy, so you only shift on one side. No shifting right here. This is your dropper code.
With an internal dropper. So $18.99, guys. Let's kind of put this into the terms too. You've seen Gummy Worm. Justin's ridden Gummy Worm. You've ridden Gummy Worm. Gummy Worm is right at an $1,800 build.
We didn't come out of pocket to, you know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you
yeah.
guys and other patrons definitely helped out with that. But see, that's something that's really comparable if you guys think about it, and that's right around the same exact price.
Yeah, that's
you know?
true.
All right, guys. So that was the Trek Roscoe 7, $18.99. Okay, let's look at the middle of the road.
Yeah, something like close to under that, honestly. Yeah.
All right, so $15.99.
Right.
We got the Trek X caliper.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So there's different levels of aluminum. So this one's lighter. This is their lightest aluminum. You can hear it thin here and thicker here. Where on these other ones, it's a lot thicker and heavier. So the weight is lighter on this.
But still, it's tough.
Are y'all laughing?
Still a
I
sell.
do that all the time.
It's just, this is her selling.
Yeah,
She's like, you hear
yeah.
that?
But
You hear that?
it's
That
the
they can
durability's
understand
still
it.
there.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
still there. They strengthen it here and then they thin it.
How much weight savings is it over here?
I don't really know. I mean, I'd probably say maybe half.
That's
Maybe
probably
half
about
pound.
that's
Not
probably
much.
about a 27, 28 pound bike.
Yeah. Still a one by. There's nothing over here, but you don't have a dropper. That's why we'll sell that Roscoe.
No dropper. So you lose the dropper.
You lose the dropper.
Yeah,
You get
air
a
shock.
RockShox Judy Silver TK. Very familiar with that fork, right?
Tapered.
Tapered fork, tapered head tube. Looks like we've got some Shimano MT200s. Well, we got like a 160 in the rear, 180 in the front.
Correct.
Is that right?
Difference is, from here you get the dropper, you can run a dropper
add
through,
one, yeah.
you can add a dropper through this one. It has,
Oh, it's
this
got-
right here, it has a little hole, you can bring it up through.
So it
Yeah.
is set up for an internal.
Correct.
Correct.
You cannot do that with the next one that we're
Right,
gonna show you.
yeah.
Internal routing, and that's $15.99.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
$15.99.
so. Now we'll sell that one before we'll sell this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the dropper's really nice.
So what you're getting on this one's a lighter bike.
Yeah,
You're
it's a
losing
bit
a few
lighter.
things, but it's lighter. Is it lighter than that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we got the Trek Excalibur. Let's look at the next.
Okay, so this is what I sell the most of. All this stuff down. So this is the Marlin series. There's a total of 5 Marlins in the lineup. This is the 8.
Now this one is how much?
$13.29.
$13.29.
So the 8 is great because you can make it tubeless later. So it already has the tires and the rims.
Okay, so just by looking, as far as like the things that I kind of look for is number one is to have a air fork up
Yep.
front, and it does. RockShox
Yeah.
Judy Silver TK. Second is going to be the head tube. This one here's got a 44 to 44. All right, so we're not running a tapered head tube, which really with me it's not a huge
So
selling
as long
point.
as the 44 is fine, 'cause you can put an adapter. You can also put a Cane Creek, and you can
Yeah, you
slap
guys
it
have
out.
seen
You
the
can do a
video
bunch
with
of
our
things
adapter
with
on there, so you can do that if you want to. But really, a bike that doesn't have a tapered head tube to me is not a massive concern. Second thing I look for is going to be hydraulic brakes. And this one here, we've got Shimano MT200s. Okay, so we've got hydraulic brakes. No dropper. We have a SRAM cranks.
Him as Ram.
And it is a tapered bottom bracket, sealed bottom bracket, right? Cartridge. And so it's not hollow, right? That's kind of something that's a little bit different. And what's the group set on this?
I think it's just
It's gonna be
mid-range.
an SX 12 speed
Yeah, it is
with
12.
an NX cassette and an SX shifter.
I have to say, I like all the 12-speed stuff. That's
Yeah,
really
everything,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm used to 8 and
Yeah.
9, and it's like, wow, that's what you get right there. Now, we've seen the 3 hardtails. I want to come in here. I want to get on a bike today.
Cheapest
and
thing you got.
I've got have
You
very
want
much
to know
money. on
my
it.
number one seller?
I want to know your cheapest bike you've got, hardtail,
Oh.
mountain bike.
The most, like the least expensive one is going to be like the Marlin Series.
All right, now we're talking $619. You guys got to see the last Big Budget Box Store bike video that we did, and the GT Aggressor Pro right now is going for $599.
Which is
All right.
crazy for the G.
Which is crazy, but I want to look at some of the differences on some of the things that we get with this bike and say a GT Aggressor Pro. So big box store bike, or a big box store bike versus a bike shop bike. All right.
All right. So
Let's
this
talk
is
about
about
it.
the same price now.
You get a
Yeah.
lifetime warranty on the frame, and it's assembled by an actual mechanic. If anything goes wrong, it's professionally assembled. That's huge.
And we did talk about the bike pros at Dick's.
Yeah, let's place this
Oh.
list.
Yeah, second thing I'm noticing, right, and this was kind of a big deal, kind of not, the dropper post, if I wanted to put one on here, would it be external or internal?
It's going to be external.
Okay, it'll be external, same as the GT Aggressor Pro. GT Aggressor Pro seat post is a 27.2, what is this one?
31.6.
31.6, okay. GT Aggressor Pro 27.5, and it comes with
29.
this is a
These
29er?
are 29s, yeah.
Okay, what about the travel on the fork, you know?
Oh.
It's coiled,
It's,
GT Aggressor
yeah,
Pro
this
is
is very
coiled.
basic. It's great.
GT's 80.
Okay, yeah, GT.
Isn't this 80 though?
Is it GT 80 or
Yeah,
100?
I think these are 80 by the way.
Alright, and this here's, it's a 3 by what?
Oh gosh, I think it's a 3x9. Well, you can read it right here. That's what's funny.
I
This
can't
has
read.
like
It's a 3 by
speed.
7, alright?
That's when we get into like, oh,
So
yeah,
it's
the little
a
thing.
3
at the
by
top.
7. Now what was that other thing I was going to look at? Okay, now for some of you guys it's kind of a big deal. We do have internally routed.
Oh yeah, they all had that.
Yeah, so it's internally routed. That's
Yeah.
something that a lot of people make. I mean, I've heard of people on the channel drilling holes in their frame.
That's
What?
not good.
Yeah, so this is actually internally
That's weird.
routed.
I've never heard that.
I like it.
Yeah, we hear it all.
I think the only downside I see with this, okay, compared to the GT Aggressor Pro,
Okay.
the biggest thing that's a
think I already
difference to
know
me
what it is.
going to be the brake and the shifting. It's all one, basically, okay? And we've
Okay,
kind of
so
talked
you
about
have to
that.
upgrade at the same time if you
Yeah, you
upgrade.
have to upgrade that at the same time. It's the only difference I see. The GT Aggressor Pro right now, they're separate.
What about
That stuff I don't even think about.
free will versus
I don't
free
even think about
hub?
that stuff.
Oh yeah, let's see. Okay. All right. So we actually have got that is a free wheel, not a free
Yeah.
hub. So that's another difference too. So that's really interesting. I mean, this is going to be about same price, $20 more.
And you get to come see me.
Yeah, you get to see Bike Chick and Justin.
Yeah,
He's
and
over there,
Justin.
too.
Everyone likes to talk to Jay.
Yeah. But that's one
Yes.
of the biggest differences. I see that, and then now that Wolfman mentioned it, the free wheel in the back. But that's going to be about $100 depending on where you go to get a new rear wheel. But all right, so that's pretty much the lineup. We got the Trek Marlin 4.
4.
Okay, we've got the 3 other hardtails. We've got the Roscoe.
I'll tell you, there is one that I sell the crud out of. It's our #1 seller. It's
Really?
the Marlin 6.
The Marlin 6.
'Cause the
Okay,
first
so
one,
that's
it's a
the one you wanted to
buy.
show your #1 seller, right?
Yeah, I mean if you want to.
Yeah, well,
but
let's-
it's
let's-
literally the reason why is
The
because-
honorable mention bike. Let's look at
I mean,
that.
it's the one
Well,
that's
it's the
selling
best seller.
All right, bestseller, the Marlin 6.
because, and probably the only reason is because there's shifting on one side, nothing over
So
here.
let's go on
It's
by.
your first one buy, and that's hands down a lot of it. And then
It's $849.
yeah.
With hydraulic brakes.
Yeah, and the one below it has a lock on already.
Internal routing, you got hydraulic brakes,
Hydraulic brakes,
1x.
1 by, is it a
10
12 or 10? 10
No,
to 10?
10
yeah, and it's, that's mid-range
But
components.
that has a
right
clutch
there.
derailleur.
It's got the clutch.
Okay,
Yeah.
clutch.
It's got the clutch. $849. I can see.
Everyone gets sold just they're sold right by just one buy, like nothing right here, just
Yeah.
one buy.
Yeah,
Well,
that's-
they're like, I'll
simplicity
take
is
it.
Nice.
Watch out for that leg.
Yeah, I know, dude. It came way up there. I was about to slap it down. All right, guys. Well, that was a Simpsons
Fitness and adventure
and
sports.
Adventure Sports video. We
Yes.
Appreciate you guys watching. Lori, appreciate you showing us
Yeah.
around the shop.
Yeah, thanks for coming all the way from Arkansas.
Yeah, that was
I like that shirt.
Thank you. That was a trip. But
Literally.
yeah. it was
Yes.
That was a trip, but,
in the rain.
you guys go down the description below. Check out Bike Chick's channel, Lori, and also
The real bike
The
dude.
real bike dude?
The real
like,
bike dude.
what the heck?
check out the Real
Oh,
Bike Dude's
Lord.
channel.
Check out we'll put a link to the shop here too.
Yeah, we'll put a link to the shop, guys. Check it out. Show them some love if you're in the area. But thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you on the next one, Wolf Dick Nation.